Okay, here we go. It's the WSJM Morning Show, the video
morning show,
the video live stream edition. Hello and welcome to the last Monday in September.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
A week ago today, fall began.
Yep.
And today it still doesn't feel like fall.
No, it's
Maybe it was part of our campaign, Stand Up for Fall.
Exactly.
Right? Because last week was National Falls Prevention Week.
And at 2:16, we had everybody stand up.
2:19.
I'm sorry, I was
2:19.
premature in my stand.
Anyway, how you doing, Mike Weibel?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm Ken Lundberg. We've got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the Ryder Cup because I think about golf, and I have a lot of reverence for the game of golf because there are rules. Everything is very much golf etiquette. And it's really you're playing against yourself, and that's not just the physical aspects of it, but the mental aspects, especially, right? Maybe even more so. And so you think about golf, and you think about this is a nice, dignified, quiet sport where people just get together and everyone respects each other. They're all quiet on the course.
Right.
There's no throwing of anything on the course, and then we had the PGA's Ryder Cup this weekend. That's a PGA event, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
What happened? What happened with the Ryder Cup?
Well, people got a little bit overserved, I think, and there was a little
overserved booze. Okay.
Yep. They had a special drink they were selling for the Ryder Cup, and people got a little rowdy.
Special drink?
Yeah, they had like a signature drink.
Oh, I'm going to look this up. Okay, keep going.
And so I think because, again, if you have watched any of the Live Tour, the Live Tour, they're playing music during the event, rock music. They're playing, everybody's in shorts. It's kind of this very non-stuffy,
non-traditional.
PGA. Yeah.
It's not stuffy.
It can be.
Me in my 3-piece suit as I'm playing golf.
And then you go to the PGA and they have the Waste Management weekend. That's just a ruckus party.
Yeah, what is that?
So it's in Arizona. It's a tournament sponsored by Waste Management, but there's a par 3 that they have totally surrounded with grandstands. And if the crowd boos if they hit a bad shot, if they hit a good shot. Gets close. People throw water bottles out into the fairway. I mean,
this does not sound like the golf I know.
Costumes and all this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a sing Caroline, Sweet Caroline, and whatnot. So there's kind of like that. Thing that younger people have thought is, and I think that's kind of like the vibe they tried to add, and then it just got a little bit out of hand.
Okay, so Live Golf, the Live Tour has been doing this and doing it successfully.
Yes.
And not a lot of complaints from the golfers, probably because they're getting checks that are fatter than anyone in the PGA could even dream to see.
Right.
PGA trying to capture some of that fan excitement.
Right.
And unfortunately getting some of the fan inebriation.
And the golfers were, if you were watching it, especially, the U.S. was down, and then they were coming back yesterday, and Bryson DeChambeau was fired up, and Justin Thomas was fired up, and we're firing up the crowd, and the crowd's getting all, and then Rory McIlroy comes by, and somebody says a derogatory term about him, and the crowd starts chanting USA, and then I guess they started chanting F Rory McIlroy.
Oh, that's uncalled for.
And then he turned around and told them to all shut the F up.
Oh.
So,
all right.
Yeah, it just got a little bit ugly.
We're going to talk a little bit more about it, ugly as it is.
It's the live stream, so we're unfiltered.
And I do know the signature drink of the Ryder Cup for 2025 is the Mulligan. We'll tell you what's in that. But we've got to get some news here. It's the WSJM Morning Show.
When you need extra cash, go to 27cash.com. That's 27cash.com. 27cash.com.
WSJM News now. Team coverage from the WSJM newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
7:05, it's the WSJM morning show for Monday, the last Monday in September 29th. Good morning, I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel. 56 degrees in Benton Harbor under clear skies, mostly clear in St. Joseph where it's 59, 55, and partly cloudy in South Haven. Out in Buchanan, we've got 56 degrees under clear skies, and at the South Bend International Airport, it's 57 and partly cloudy. No need for the umbrella.
No.
Today, tomorrow, or for like 7 days from now.
It'll be a little dry.
Yeah, we don't see any rain in the forecast right now. The forecast for today does call for sunshine, a high around 84 degrees in the warmest spots of southwest Michigan, a little cooler by the lake. Tonight's forecast mostly clear, a low of 54. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high of 82. Wednesday, maybe some clouds, partly cloudy skies, and a high around 77. The lows are not getting very chilly.
No.
We're looking at a low tonight, maybe around 54. Tomorrow night, around 56. Then Thursday we might cool down to 50. But I mean, we're staying in the 50s as far as the lows go.
Did you see the sky this morning?
I did not. It was dark when I got here.
Yeah, well, but it was an amazing starry morning sky.
Oh,
Very
pretty.
clear. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. No, I was walking Russell yesterday morning and I was looking up at the sky. He got irritated because he wanted to go do his business, but it's very pretty up there.
And then this weekend, the acorns started dropping out of the trees like
Uh-oh.
missiles.
Oh, no. All right. More on the acorns. More on the acorns dropping out of the trees coming up in just a few moments. Let's get some news first from the WSJM newsroom. Some of the news that we're following: Berrien County appears to have its next finance director queued up. County Administrator Brian Doucette told commissioners on Thursday the county will promote Assistant Financial Director Jake Lideker to the role.
Jake was selected as a successful candidate from a pool of more than 20 applicants. He brings nearly a decade of governmental accounting and finance experience, all with Berrien County since beginning his county career in 2013. He has moved from enterprise resource planning applicant specialist through increasing responsibilities and roles.
Lideker would replace Doug James, who retired this year after serving as finance director since 2009. Commissioners are expected to act on that appointment formally this week. Area Economic Development Group Cornerstone Alliance getting ready to celebrate the opening of Canal Commons on Wednesday in Benton Harbor. The new public plaza sits between the Shipping Canal and Emma Jean Hull Flats on Riverview Drive. Vice President of Community Development Andrew Hahn says the project started after Cornerstone secured a grant from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation.
About 600 feet of waterfront, a really beautiful public plaza, meant to emulate, some of the great public waterfronts across the country and across the world. So amenities for passive and active recreation.
The site includes fire pits, shaded seating, and a trail connection. Hahn says they're also inviting community input on how to use the spot in the future.
Riverfront Drive has a mountain of opportunity. There's been a lot of plans over the years that have made it their way to communities' master plans, and some parts and pieces have been implemented, but we're really excited to take a big step forward in creating a world-class waterfront.
The $1 million project was supported by the MEDC, Harbor Shores, the Whirlpool Foundation, and the City of Benton Harbor. A formal grand opening, will be held on Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. The community's invited. Yeah. Let's see other news. Lake Michigan College is showcasing a $1.8 million renovation of its welding lab at the Hanson Technology Center. An open house on Friday highlighted the new facility. Dean of Workforce Development David Kruger says one of the most important upgrades was the ventilation system.
Back when they first created a lot of welding labs, the ventilation that they used wasn't as good. It didn't draw out all the particulates out of the air. So this is one of the things, brand new booths that actually have individual systems that take air out.
Kruger says the work to be done, or had to be done rather, while students were away this summer.
We were doing welding training through June, and then about the middle of June, actually, our faculty cleaned all the stuff out of the lab, and a company came in and they started work, and we were able to get it completely finished around June 15th through the 20th of August.
All welding classes are now full, according to the college officials, and the lab also supports apprenticeships. Tours of the lab and the Hanson Tech Center drew strong interest on Friday. You can check it out on our Facebook post. I think we have some video up there. Andrew Green getting out there.
Oh,
checking it out. And I also like that they're particular about their particulates.
Yes, they said particulates very nicely.
Particulates. One more story. This one is for you, Mike. The Michigan Maritime Museum in South Haven is preparing for a new performance. It's called Dan Seavey, Confessions of a Great Lakes Pirate. Written and performed by Tom Castle, the show tells the true story of Seavey, a notorious Great Lakes pirate. Did you know we had pirates on the Great Lakes?
I did not.
Now you do. Castle, a former tall ship captain, will bring humor and history to the stage. The preview show is October 10th at 6 p.m. Tickets $10 for the public, $5 for members of the Maritime Museum. Details available at our website. That's at WSJM.com. Yeah, Dan Seavey, Confessions of a Great Lakes Pirate.
It's cold out there in the winter.
All right, more coming up on that. It's 7:11. It's the WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. We've got more coming up right now. Sports, Dave Wolf.
The Lions rolled past the Browns 34-10 at Ford Field. Jared Goff had 2 touchdowns to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Okay, making sure our commercials are on track. Yeah, we had a big old meltdown on Friday. I think I started telling you about it, Mike, when traffic accidentally overwrote all the computer commands.
Yeah, I was here for that. Yeah.
Fortunately, Dave Wolf and Terry Green and a few others, but primarily those two, fixed it. They saved us.
Man, Terry Green.
Isn't he amazing?
You just shine that WSJM up in the clouds and he shows up.
Exactly. Yeah. And most of the time when we shine the little WSJM thing up in the clouds like Batman and Commissioner Gordon, he's out turkey hunting or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it really messes up his day.
Really mess up his hunting. And I swear, just because I'm a pescatarian or vegetarian, don't eat, things that can smile at you.
Right.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
No.
I think he thinks I do.
Yeah.
You're going to go out and kill little Bambi? Think we got a technical problem here. No, just kidding. Let's see. Bill says good morning, and he also says we were talking about the Ryder Cup and the what do you call that? Rambunctiousness?
Yeah.
Disrespect for Europeans. Anyway, all that makes the world of outlaws seem way more intellectual. Is that NASCAR? World of Outlaws?
I don't know.
No.
Is it?
Bill, help us out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
It's us.
Oh, that's us. Okay. So you're on the social medias.
I am.
You're on Instagram.
On the Facebook.
On the Facebooks
Instagram.
and the Instagrams. You were showing me a video of the Ryder Cup stuff. That was funny.
Yes.
But totally AI generated.
Totally.
And honestly, any video, any photo I see anymore, no longer valid.
No.
Because you can make up something that looks exactly real.
Yeah.
Although, do you find that there's a little sheen to the AI stuff?
Yeah, you still can kind of tell.
What is that we're noticing?
I don't know. Like everything, like their skin is a little bit too perfect. And then sometimes, like I saw an ad this weekend where it's a woman talking and she's got glasses on top of her head.
Yeah.
But she's supposed to be reading like a thing. And you're like, okay, well, so somebody forgot to take her glasses off.
Yeah, there's still a little something, but if you happen to be watching it and you catch a side glimpse of it, it's tough to discern, is it AI, is it real? But there's still a little something that just feels like it's wrong. Maybe it's just the fogginess of it, the little bit of a soft focus.
Yeah,
maybe that's it. Anyway, okay, what's Bill say? 410 winged sprint car. Okay, so it's not NASCAR. It's the 410 winged sprint car. Which, by the way, we saw a really cool looking Porsche, a 911 Porsche, down at the farmers market on Saturday.
I think it was black.
Is either black or gray, and it had the not a whale tail. It had another type of spoiler on it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I told Stephanie the first thing I would do with that car is take the tail off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't like tails like that.
Was it one that, because sometimes they have them where they recess back into the car?
This was not one of those.
No.
Yeah, this was not the automatic. This was a bolt-on after effect.
That's not the one I saw. I saw a Porsche go through town Saturday, and I was like, wow, that is a sharp car.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know whose car it is, but hats off to you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the 911's classic. I had one opportunity to drive a 911 Targa, and I took it, and it was amazing.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. Curves and everything.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay, let's get back. We'll talk a little bit more about the Ryder Cup. We'll talk about halftime. The 2026 Super Bowl halftime show artist has been picked.
Yes, it has.
We'll talk about that in a moment here on
Nobody
WSJM.
knows who it is.
Yeah, exactly right.
Muscle weakness or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
A few areas of fog, but otherwise mostly sunny today. And we're still looking at warm temperatures up around 84 degrees inland. Will be around 80 at the beaches. That wind will be light out of the north. Clear skies tonight and still comfortable. Drop down to 54. And tomorrow mostly sunny. High temperatures up right around 80. We'll be back to the upper 70s middle of the week. I'm Chief Meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
It's 56 degrees in Benton Harbor right now, 59 and mostly clear in St. Joseph. Good morning and welcome to another beautiful weather week. Thank you, Carrie Peugeot, for another great
Dialing that up for us.
sunshine-filled week. Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous. Last Monday in September, October starts, what, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, because tomorrow's the 30th, the last day. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel. It's the WSJM Morning Show. If you're not, please watch us on the video live stream because we have chitter chatter going on through the full hour on YouTube, on Facebook, and on your WSJM app.
And sometimes more chitter than chatter.
Sometimes more chitter than chatter. And the great thing is the FCC can't shut us down there. So
we laugh at them.
We laugh at them, but not too loud here on the radio. No. We were talking about sporting type stuff. And one of the things we were talking about the Ryder Cup, we should talk about that. But first, we'll continue our conversation on the Ryder Cup in a second. But halftime show. So Super Bowl.
Yep.
You're a fan of the NFL. You like football. You like watching the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Primarily for what? Commercials, halftime show, the play.
Yep.
Okay, the commercials. But the halftime show is a pretty big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And in past years, you've had. I remember Janet Jackson, she had the whole wardrobe malfunction. Prince had a halftime show to beat all others.
Yep.
And he played in the rain.
Yeah.
And actually was getting shocked by his electric guitar.
And the rain wasn't even purple.
And the rain was not, we didn't, I guess it wasn't purple. Halftime shows all over the place. Who was it? Jack Harlow? No, he was in one of the pregame, one of the
last
playoff
year they
games.
did all the rap artists, like the history of rap.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah. So now the NFL, was it last night or over the weekend, announced the halftime show for the 2026 Super Bowl, and get ready for this. You holding on to something?
I am. Hold on.
Okay, hold on to something. Don't want you to fall over because this is going to be amazing.
Okay.
The NFL has announced Bad Bunny. Yeah. I'm glad there was no water in that. Bad Bunny is your 2026 Super Bowl Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show performer. And you're probably thinking to yourself,
huh?
Who is Bad Bunny?
Everybody over the age of 40 goes, huh?
Who is Bad Bunny? I want to like Bad Bunny primarily because of the name.
Right.
I love the name Bad Bunny.
It is funny.
It's a bunny. He's bad. It's ironic. But I don't know. I mean, who is Bad Bunny? So his music to me sounds very similar to every other kind of music in his genre.
Yeah.
I just don't understand what the hubbub is.
I think they're trying to go toward the Hispanic
Yeah.
Latin influence because they've not really done that yet.
Okay. That was their deal?
I think so.
This year's Super Bowl, the 60th of its kind, will be hosted at the home of the San Francisco 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Bad Bunny recently wrapped his record-breaking Puerto Rico residency on September 21st, closing out his 30th and final No Me Quiero Ir de Aquí show.
Right.
Easy for me to say, at San Juan's iconic El Choya Arena. The run celebrated the release of his 6th studio album, which dropped January 5th and has been hailed as a love letter to Puerto Rico.
Oh, see?
Yeah. So there's that. Last season, Kendrick Lamar took center stage.
That's right. It was Kendrick Lamar, not and there was all that controversy between Kendrick Lamar
and Drake.
And
then
when Serena Williams
showed
that's
up right.
And there was and she used to be with Drake, and then was that a thing against him? I mean, so much drama.
Prior to the drama from Kendrick Lamar, it was Usher who took the stage in the 2024 Super Bowl.
Right.
And so now Bad Bunny's going to do a halftime show. He's got to bring on special guests. And like you said, I agree. I thought it was going to be Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be Taylor Swift last year.
Right. Well, there was, you remember the rumors that she was going to get engaged at halftime?
I started those. Yeah.
Did you?
No.
Oh, good on you.
But anyway, so Bad Bunny. So get ready to get up and make some food at halftime.
Look at the nachos.
Turn the hot dogs. Okay. Anyway.
I have a feeling there'll be a lot of scantily dressed people on stage.
So we were talking earlier this morning about Ryder Cup.
Yes.
And so the Europeans won the Ryder Cup. For those of you at the edge of your seats wondering what was the official cocktail for the Ryder Cup, that many people had way too many drinks. The official Ryder Cup cocktails for 2025 are the Mulligan, which is an Elia Craig bourbon cocktail. Do you know this? With lemonade and sweet tea. So it's like an Arnold Palmer really kicked up a few notches. Yeah. And the Gosling's Southside Spritz. What's that?
I don't know.
Yeah. While there is no single signature drink, those were the featured drinks from the sponsors at the event. Let's see. What do you do? Ingredients. You have a small batch bourbon, lemonade, and sweet black tea with a lemon garnish. And then the Gosling's Southside Spritz is Gosling's rum, along with sparkling lemonade, and Gosling's Stormy ginger beer with fresh mint and a lime as your garnish.
All right.
So people had way too many of those. What was the outcome of this? I mean, Rory McIlroy, did he still do well after he had his interaction with the crowd?
He did. Yeah. I mean, he struggled a little bit, but
yeah.
I mean, he played well. Obviously, and really everybody, all the players that were playing, whether they were LIV, PGA, European, American, I like all of them.
Yeah.
And you saw as they matched up throughout the weekend, a lot of those guys are friends and they know each other, Scotty Scheffler and even there was a little ruckus between Bryson DeChambeau's caddy and Rose. He was lining up a putt and there was some confusion on who was going next. And Justin Rose basically told him to back off and got out of there. And then next thing you know, Bryson was up in his face and
yikes.
Yeah, it was a little ruckus, but they made up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, apparently the Americans were not doing well.
No, they had a really bad start.
Yeah. And they were in danger of total and complete humiliation, but on Sunday they recovered.
Yeah, I think they started off on Sunday. It was 8.5 points to 3.5 points.
Eesh.
So it's like a match play format. So people don't know what.
Explain that real quick.
So it's two teams. I think it's 16 total players, and they compete to win the hole. So the whole thing comes down. Every hole is a point. A tie is a push or goes to the next hole. So when you win your match, you beat the other player, then you get a point. If you tie, you get a half a point. So it's all about winning holes and matches. And so it's it's a different format than most PGA or LIV formats, but
yeah. Rory McIlroy, after getting into it, said it was just a minority of the fans who were out of line, but their behavior certainly left a mark on the event. He basically said that kind of behavior needs to be off limits.
Right. Well, and I think too, that's a little bit like when the senior PGA was here and you have marshals and stuff like that. I worked at the senior PGA.
Yeah.
And, they'll tell you if the crowd is getting ruckus or somebody's talking when they're not supposed to, you're not supposed to confront them, but you can call security.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised in that format that somebody didn't step in and be like, oh, okay, back up.
Same. Wasn't this at a very difficult course as well?
It was. Bethpage Black is supposed to be really, really hard, but they were tearing it up.
It's up in New York, right?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, okay. Hopefully they'll behave. Other things happening in New York. New York City Mayor the blood sport of politics. You ready to switch?
Yep.
Okay. New York City Mayor Eric Adams announced yesterday he's suspending his campaign for mayor just a few weeks away from that election. Adams announced his announced his decision, that is, in a video on social media. The mayor, running as an independent, resisted calls to drop out previously from opponents of Democratic nominee Zoran Mamdani, who were concerned that he and independent candidate former Governor Andrew Cuomo would split the vote and Mamdani would win. Adams has been polling behind Mamdani, Cuomo, and Republican nominee Curtis Sliwa. Now Sliwa is still in third place, and so it's going to be a race, it looks like, between Mamdani and Cuomo.
Wow.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's too late for Adams' name to be removed from the ballot. Yeah, so I mean, you can certainly withdraw from the race, but that just means you're not going to accept it if you win.
Right.
Because every New Yorker who gets a ballot in that mayoral race is going to have 4 options, at least, in front of them to choose from. His name will remain, as will fellow longshot candidate Jim Walden, who also suspended his campaign last week and endorsed Cuomo. Yeah, so there you go. So in New York, Mamdani winnowing the field out. We'll see if he's able to get a victory there.
Yeah, it's to me, it's just bizarre.
He's the socialist, by the way,
hardcore socialist. I mean, he's not painting it in any other direction other than, like, he's talking about government-owned grocery stores where you can just go in and get groceries and all these other things. You're just like, wow, I mean, I saw a thing this weekend. It was Ronald Reagan, and he said, if ever communism or socialism comes into the United States, it will come, basically hidden as another agenda. And this doesn't even seem to be hidden.
Yeah. That wasn't AI Ronald Reagan, was it?
No.
Okay, good. Okay. All right.
That's real Ronald Reagan.
Real Ronald Reagan. Let's see. Let's switch gears entirely and talk about food.
Okay.
You like corn dogs?
Oh, yeah.
Do you like your corn dogs with a little wood chip in them?
Wood chip? No.
Yeah, okay.
Not usually.
About 58 million pounds of corn dogs and other sausage on a stick products are being recalled across the United States because pieces of wood might be embedded in the batter.
Oh, boy.
That's not fun.
No.
According to a notice published over the weekend by the Agriculture Department's Food Safety and Inspection Service, the recall covers select State Fair corn dogs on a stick and Jimmy Dean pancakes and sausage on a stick products.
You can get a pancake on a stick?
I did not know this.
I didn't either.
You can get a Jimmy Dean pancake and sausage on a stick. Does it look like a corn dog? Maybe they're serving corn dogs for breakfast. You'd take the sausage, you put a stick in it, you dump it in the pancake batter.
Fry it.
Good to go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Jimmy Dean.
Oh, gotta love some Jimmy.
These are both products of Texas-based Hillshire Brands, a subsidiary of Tyson Foods. The contamination problem was first discovered after Hillshire received multiple consumer complaints. Hey, there seems to be wood in my corn dog.
I got some mulch in here.
The service notes 5 of the reports involved some level of injury, not sure the extent. The company later determined that a limited number of these products included extraneous pieces of wooden stick within the batter. So it wasn't like they were going through a carpentry site or something like that. Somebody accidentally shredded a stick
and it got into the batter.
And it got into the batter.
Go with it.
How does that happen? That doesn't seem
Probably
like
one of those sticks
No.
that was supposed to go in there. It broke, and somebody was like, got in the batter.
I think somebody had a dust, the dustpan.
Yeah.
Scraping up all the wood shavings, and is that a dumpster?
There's a big,
Put it in the batter by accident.
big vat.
They opted to initiate a recall. Tyson did, out of an abundance of caution. The recalled corn dogs and sausage on a stick goods were produced between March 17th and as recently as Friday, according to the recall notice. Tyson, headquartered in Arkansas, says the issue was isolated to one facility in Texas. However, FSIS, the Agriculture Department, is worried that some of the recalled products may be in consumers' refrigerators and freezers in households across the United States, as well as schools and other institutions. So if you are a school...
How many wood chips are we talking?
I don't know. In addition
to...
to
a whole tree was put in there.
I'm telling you, they were shaving the sticks down, and somebody put the chute in the wrong bucket, in the wrong collection bucket. I don't know. The products were also sold to school districts and Defense Department facilities. This is what Pete Hegseth is talking about.
That's why he's calling the generals in.
He's calling all the generals in. Stop eating the corn dogs.
Yeah, stop ordering corn dogs. That is not a military diet.
Who's ordering the corn dogs? Consumers in possession of the now recalled State Fair corn dogs on a stick and Jimmy Dean pancakes and sausage on a stick are urged to throw them away or return them to their place of purchase. You know, there's somebody sitting on their porch going, that's just a little more fiber. What are you worried about?
Right.
What are you worried about?
I've ate wood before.
Get a sliver in your tongue. To determine which corn dogs and other sausage goods are subject to the recall, consumers should check the product's name, use by dates, and other identifying information. It's all online at the Food Safety and Inspection Service. Check it out online, Agriculture Department. Just type in corn dog recall and you'll get it. Yeah, that's interesting. Corn dogs.
Yeah.
Corn dogs sound really good right now.
Maybe Pete's going to tell them no more corn dogs on military bases, raw meat only.
Raw meat only.
Tartar.
And by the way, stop drinking so many mulligans at the Ryder Cup.
Right.
All right, 7:31. It's the WSJM Morning Show.
So you
I tell you, corn dogs with wood chips.
Well, but I was just looking up. So it's pica. Pica is a eating disorder. And one of the things that people will do is eat wood.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Pica.
Pica is most often observed in young children, pregnant women, and individuals with intellectual disabilities.
There's a movie that Stephanie and I watched, and I don't know, a couple of years ago. I think it was called Tack or something like that. I don't know. But the woman has an eating disorder like this, and she just continually, whenever no one's looking, her husband knows she has this problem.
Right.
And he takes away all small edible size items.
Right.
She finds them anyway.
Yeah.
Like a Tack. Just starts eating them.
I've seen where people eat like laundry detergent.
Oh.
Yeah. The spoonfuls of
the
laundry
powder?
detergent. Yeah.
Wouldn't that just kill you dead?
You would think, but and then the
children
other,
don't do that.
Dirt, just eat dirt. And then
well, I mean, there are some places where there's famine where they make dirt pancakes.
Well, yeah, but this is like just
to have something.
Right.
Yeah. But you're saying recreationally.
Yes.
Okay.
And then huffing gas and stuff like that. People,
Oh, now you're just going off to weird land.
Well, people are weird.
People just, I don't know, eat nutritionally.
Yeah.
And then watch Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl.
Get your fiber from someplace other than corn dogs.
Corn dog sticks. What about if you're eating a corn dog and you go in for too big a bite and you get a bite of that and you're thinking, oh no, did I eat the recalled one?
Eat
the stick.
There's going to be just people like piling on of, oh, I found mulch in mine. I found,
Or you could just roll a corn dog batter.
Yeah.
In like 2x4s and fry it.
Then send it in.
We were talking about AI videos. Have you seen what Donald Trump reposted over the weekend on Truth Social?
I did not. I don't think I did.
Have you heard of med beds?
No.
Okay. I had not heard of med beds either until I think it was Jake Tapper on CNN posted on Instagram over the weekend. President Donald Trump on Saturday shared what appears to be excuse me, hang on one second. Sorry. There you go.
He's back.
I'm back. President Donald Trump on Saturday shared an apparently artificially created video of himself promoting a cure-all bed with origins in conspiratorial corners of the internet. So it's called a med bed.
Med bed.
The video, which has now has since been deleted, was intended to resemble a Fox News segment on the show hosted by the president's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, featuring an AI version of the president promising access to new medical technology. This segment has never aired on the network. It's not real. It was AI generated, but the president reposted it without any explanation. And so all of a sudden it looks real.
All right.
I'll show you the video. And in the AI generated video, the president says every American will soon receive their own MedBed card.
Oh boy.
With it, you'll have guaranteed access to our new hospitals led by top doctors in the nation, equipped with the most advanced technology in the world. This is, again, totally fake. You know how I know?
How?
Because you get free medical care.
Right.
The medbed conspiracy theory has spread during recent years, apparently in QAnon circles. I know nothing of these corners of the internet, but it's fascinating to me what they come up with. It's a modern manifestation of an older tradition of belief in doctors with miracle cures, like snake oil, and rooted in deep distrust of government and medical institutions. They say it arose first off, the medbed theory rose during America's UFO spotting craze right after World War II. In the post-World War II period, conspiracy theories emerged that the U.S. government had reverse-engineered technology from alien spacecraft that it had secretly retrieved, and so they were able to create advanced healing technologies, these med beds, and they look like tubes where you put a patient in and they regrow limbs.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like all of a sudden you turn into a crab and you can regrow a leg. The conspiracy theory that the government kept this healing technology secret and only provided cures to secret rich elites played into the public's conspiracy theory about this. And then QAnon revived it in 2017. And now there's a video and the president retweeted it. And anyway.
You know, they say if you play Jaws backwards.
Yeah.
Instead of being a great white shark that's consuming people, it's a benevolent shark who's returning limbs to amputees.
If you play it backwards, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a WSJM morning show.
The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
Yeah. It's the WSJM morning show. Good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel. It's Monday, September 29th, 7:36 a.m. We were talking about med beds on the video live stream, and there was a whole thing and over the weekend, social media and AI. So again, artificial intelligence is to the point now where they being whomever they want, can produce videos that look exactly real.
Right.
And so you just always take everything with a grain of salt.
Yes.
Season it.
The old thing of if it's on the internet, it has to be true. No.
Not the case.
No.
Let's see. Forecast for today. A possibility of some patchy fog in the low-lying areas this morning. Otherwise, it's going to be a sunny and beautiful day here in Southwest Michigan. High of around 84 degrees. North winds 5 miles per hour. Tonight's forecast, mostly clear. A low of 54. Tuesday, mostly sunny. A high of 82. No rain in the forecast, really, to speak of between now and next week. So if you want to set something out to dry, this is the week to do it.
Oh, there you go.
This is the week to do it. 7:37. We've got more news coming up in just a moment right now from ABC.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Police are still looking for a motive in the Michigan church shooting and fire that left 4 people dead.
Authorities say the suspect, 40-year-old Thomas Jacob Sanford, is a Marine veteran who served in Iraq. A fundraising website from 2015 indicating his son was born with a rare genetic disorder, the treatment for which apparently took a financial toll on the family. Sanford is quoted in a local newspaper saying, "Don't ever take having healthy kids for granted. I spent 4 years in the Marine Corps and was in Iraq, and this is still the most unique thing to deal with."
ABC's Morgan Norwood. Police say Sanford drove his pickup into the church, then opened fire. He was killed by officers. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is at the White House today for meetings with President Trump on ending the war in Gaza. The president will also sit down with Republican and Democratic leaders ahead of a possible government shutdown. Luxury real estate developer Dar Global entering an agreement with the Trump Organization to build another Trump-branded property in Saudi Arabia. This is ABC News.
WSJM News Now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
7:39 WSJM Morning Show continues. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel. Some of the news stories that we have from the WSJM Newsroom just after 8 o'clock. A serious crash in Watervliet Township on Sunday left one driver critically injured. The Berrien County Sheriff's Office says deputies were called just before 3 in the afternoon to Dwight Boyer Road near M140 on reports of a vehicle crash with entrapment. The driver was extricated and taken to the hospital and remains in critical condition. No word on the exact cause of that accident, but the officials say speed was definitely a factor. One person is dead and 2 others are hurt after a crash in Cass County Saturday night. Sheriff Clint Roach says deputies were called just before 7 p.m. to the intersection of M51 and Crystal Springs Street in Pokagon Township. Investigators say somebody ran a stop sign and led to a fatal crash. I have more on that story coming up after 8 o'clock. And then also an update from one of our state representatives, area state representative Joey Andrews, telling us what's happening with the state budget. It looks as if the state will be able to avert a government shutdown, but it's all coming down to votes that are happening probably today and most likely tomorrow over in Lansing. So those stories and more coming up at 8 o'clock, just after 8 o'clock here on the WSJM Morning Show. We've got more coming up on the video live stream. Also, by the way, I should probably remind folks a programming note. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, we will conclude our series of candidate interviews.
Oh, that's right.
For the St. Joseph City Commission. There are 6 candidates and 3 open seats for the St. Joseph City Commission. And last week we interviewed the 3 candidates. This week we'll interview 3 candidates. We'll tell you more about that coming up in just a few moments here on the WSJM Morning Show.
The Michigan News Network.
You tune in for those.
Oh, yeah.
Tune in. We've got, let's see.
Who's this week?
I will tell you the order in which they will appear. That is coming up in just a few moments.
This last week was what? Sorolla, Jennings, and who was Wednesday?
Michael Fernandez. Yeah. So Sorolla and Fernandez are incumbents, and then Jennings a candidate.
Yeah.
So on Tuesday, so tomorrow, Ryan Katowich will be in the studios. On Wednesday, we'll hear from Kim Jorgensen-Gain. And then on Thursday, we'll hear from Lisa Vetney. So those 3 are all newcomers to the, well, they would be new if they get elected to the commission. I think at least one of them has run before. So we'll have that coming up starting tomorrow here on the WSJM Morning Show, 7 to 8 o'clock.
7 to 8 o'clock.
7 to 8 o'clock.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
But
Or
if you do,
go ahead.
If you do, you could see it, which is on the podcast, the Smart app. You can go to YouTube or Facebook, watch it at your leisure.
Or leisure, if you will.
If you will.
Yes. Okay. All right. Are these, so you're sure these are real?
Yeah.
Okay. Set the stage. What are we talking about here?
So these are Chinese businesses
that
are knockoff of brands that are Western brands that they either have what?
No, are they brands in China?
Yes.
Okay. So they're brands by China in China, knocking off American stuff.
Correct. Similar sounding, it's not a translation issue. It's just a unofficial copy. Some of them have legally acquired known brands, but these are not them.
Okay.
So, and I'll go from the bottom, working my way to the top. So the bottom one is called Boreos.
So essentially, if you see a popular brand in the United States and enough people in China through media of one sort or another recognize it and want it,
right?
This is what they're trying to capitalize. The pirates,
the
brand pirates are trying to capitalize on this. Boreos?
Boreos are Oreo cookies.
Oreo cookies.
Right.
Okay.
Then the next one is Dairy Fairy.
Like Dairy Queen?
Dairy Queen.
Okay, Dairy Fairy.
And they sell ice storms instead of blizzards.
Okay.
Then there's Wumart. WUMART.
Okay.
And again, their branding looks exactly like Walmart's, but they are just
and there's nothing we can do about that.
No.
Okay.
No. Then there's Sunbucks.
Sunbucks
is a Shanghai-based coffee shop imitating Starbucks.
Oh, come on. Sunbucks, Starbucks?
Right.
Oh, geez.
Then there's a pizza chain called Pizza Hut. HUH.
Maybe that's Pizza Who.
Yeah, but it's obviously Pizza Hut.
Okay.
And then the last one, now this is legitimate.
Okay.
The last one is a knockoff of KFC's logo, and they have Barack Obama. It's called OFC, Obama Fried Chicken, and it has Obama's face where the Colonel's face normally is.
And they can do this in China.
Yeah.
No legal ramifications.
No, we can't. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah. I mean, can we put it on the list of, hey, we'll reduce the tariffs if you Get rid of these.
Yeah. Some of the other things that they have, like they have a knockoff of the iPhone, is called the HiPhone, H-I. I mean, it's like they don't even try.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
funny.
Numerous fake Apple stores with similar looking layouts and things like that.
Yeah. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything called Colex wristwatches?
Yeah, probably. There's OK, which is a knockoff of Olay shampoo, oil of Olay.
Huh.
There's shoes over there called New Ballers, New Buns, and New Ballon.
So everyone wants New Balance.
Right.
Yeah.
And then a knockoff of Adidas called Adon.
Oh, okay.
And Under Armour is called Uncle Martin's.
Gonna go work out today. Gonna put my Uncle Martin's on.
Right. So maybe that's like Doc Martens and Under Armour, Uncle Martin's.
That's fun. Yeah. Is that even Under Armour? I wonder if it's just Doc Martin that they're going after that.
But according to this, they say
Under Armour.
Yeah.
That's really funny. That's really funny. Thank you for sharing that.
Hey, you're welcome.
Real estate in Miami. How do you feel about it?
I'm sure it's highly overpriced.
For the second straight year, Miami tops the list of global cities most at risk of being in a real estate bubble.
Oh, boy.
That's according to UBS. Earlier, I guess it was last week, the bank put out its annual Global Real Estate Bubble Index. Wouldn't you love to be on the bubble index?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you love to top the list?
Right.
Holy
you
man.
get T-shirts and everything.
Yeah. If you're a real estate agent there, that's just, yeah, they're just
prices are just going up and will continue to go up.
They're just trying to sell magazines. It takes into account 5 categories to produce an overall score: home prices to income ratios, rental prices compared to home prices, local incomes versus national incomes, the city's median home price relative to the median of overall country, and mortgage rates. Oh, and construction rates. And cities that end up with an overall score of 1.5 or above are at a high risk of being in a bubble, while those scores with a 1 to 1.49 are at elevated risk, and those with half a point to 1 point are at moderate risk. Cities with elevated or high bubble risk continue to decouple from fundamentals, and so they say that's a huge problem. Huge problem, and the biggest problem is in Miami.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find the full list. Los Angeles is also up there, but we've got to get back on the radio here. Let's see. Los Angeles is the only other U.S. city that's near the top. They're in elevated risk territory. San Francisco came in at number 17. Its rating says it's in low risk territory. They only got 0.28. So good on you, San Francisco.
That's right.
New York was had to
hold it together.
Had a relatively low score as well. But yeah, Miami, top of the list in the world for bubble. So if you have a property in Miami,
might be a good week to dump it.
Put a for sale sign up. This is not good advice. Go see your real estate professional. 7:48.
Just our opinion.
Yeah, Moody on the market coming up.
Otherwise, mostly sunny today. And we're still looking at warm temperatures up around 84 degrees. Inland will be around 80 at the beaches. That wind will be light out of the north. Clear skies tonight and still comfortable. We'll drop down to 54. And tomorrow, mostly sunny. High temperatures up right around 80. We'll be back to the upper 70s middle of the week. I'm Chief Meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
It's 7:48. It's the WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me, Mike Weibel. It's Monday, September 29th. It's time for your Moody on the Market update. So we should probably talk about that. Moody on the Market update is brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles.
I've heard that.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Uh-huh.
IMS. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. One of the stories that we have up, if you have your bicycle and your tires are pumped up and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
You're ready to get out on the trails. You're thinking, I got to do this while the weather is still good. This weekend could be your time. Love Creek County Park is going to host Love Biketoberfest. Yeah, it's coming up on Sunday. Hundreds of bicyclists apparently will converge on Love Creek County Park in Berrien County and Berrien Center on Sunday, October 5th for Love Biketoberfest. Berrien County Parks Department naturalist Derek Pelk tells us the annual event raises funds for the Bike Michiana Coalition. That's a group of dedicated riders from all over the region. It's an informal sort of ride that's all about having a collective experience. It's organized for cyclists by cyclists.
So you know that's got to be good.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a celebration of getting outdoors. Love Creek is a wonderful venue, they say, for launching all of the different routes that they have, and as well as the mountain bike trail that's on Love Creek. I love the trails out of Love Creek.
Yeah.
They're have you been out there?
I have not.
You have not been out to Love Creek?
I have not.
You should go to Love Creek.
All right.
Leave
here at 9.
Leave here at 9. Go to Love Creek. Pay because there's an admission fee.
Oh,
well,
more paid parking issues.
No, you can park for free. You just have to pay to get in the park.
Okay.
But they have a great little interpretive center there. They've got some snakes, some turtles.
Oh, nice.
Other little critters that are in the aquariums in the interpretive center. But the trails themselves are just fantastic. A lot of fun. You can go winter or summer. They say they have the opportunity for this Biketoberfest. They have the opportunity to pick from 3 different routes, actually, routes that range anywhere from 25 to 50 miles. So I bet they're going to be going outside of Love Creek.
Yeah.
There are some new routes this year, including gravel trails, mountain bike trails, on-road riding. And once the ride is over, everyone will gather for food and drinks for the rest of the afternoon.
Nice.
Yeah, so that'll be nice. If you want more about that article, check it out. It's posted right now at moodyonthemarket.com. Love Creek County Park to host Love Biketoberfest October 5th. And that's our Moody on the Market update this hour. It's brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. All right, we'll be right back. We've got more. It's coming up here on the WSJM Morning Show.
Rich Brand and Tara Halsey from Insurance Management Service, your local auto owners insurance.
Okay. Yeah, we walked yesterday. Yeah, we did a nice little about 3.2 mile loop yesterday.
Nice.
From our house down to the MLK Memorial and back.
Okay.
Cool. And it was a good walk. It was a beautiful day for it. Few Chicago people.
Yeah.
But we love them.
Yeah, we do.
They bring money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We like it.
So
We
it
like
was
their
good.
money.
So it was good.
Even if they're avoiding taxes to come buy weed over here.
Yeah. The Illinois weed. The Illinois population that comes to Michigan to buy weed is in for a nasty surprise if the state budget includes tax increases on marijuana. Again, we're going to have to reach out to the local marijuana producers to find out how they feel about this. I don't know what the tax increase will be.
Right.
I don't know if most state lawmakers know what it is yet because they're still working out the writing on the state budget.
But it would be interesting to see their mindset on taxing the marijuana.
Tell me more. What do you mean?
Well, I mean the distributors or the
growers,
right,
the distributors.
right? Like, how is it going to affect their business? They
Right.
see as
Well, and because you raise a good point, because how is it going to affect the business? What margins are they making right now?
Right.
With the glut of marijuana producers that jumped into the market,
right.
And that has really done a couple of things. It's made it a bit more competitive in the benefit of the consumer. But as far as like the worker goes, they're seeing some of these places have to shave costs.
Right.
And so now you're going to have that the cost of the product go up a little bit more, or the dispenser is going to have to absorb some of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know how ready or willing they are. Yeah. Anyway, fun stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 7:54 WSJM Morning Show continues. Let's see, what else did I want to get to this morning? Did you watch any movies this weekend?
We watched at my request on Friday night. We watched Mike Myers' "I Married an Axe Murderer."
Oh, that's a great movie,
isn't it?
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Why did you request that?
Because the kids said nobody had seen it.
Oh,
and I was like, "You've never seen I Married a No?" So we all sat around the TV and watched I Married an Axe Murderer.
Well, how long had it been since you watched it?
Oh, it's got to be 15 years.
Yeah, yeah. And we recently rewatched it, and there's a lot of funny stuff in there.
Oh, there is.
That
there
I'd
is.
totally forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
and
that's
you
fun.
see some like the Mike Myers shtick that he does. You'll see come out in Austin Powers and
Yeah.
some of the other characters he plays.
Yeah.
But this was like young Mike Myers.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. I tortured Stephanie this weekend, having her watch Al Pacino in Dog Day Afternoon.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was based on a true story, I guess.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Which I had forgotten. So that was fun to watch. And in fact, it took place in Brooklyn, New York, not far from where we stayed for a wedding earlier this year.
Really? Yeah. I remember you said you went.
That was not a nice neighborhood.
I bet not.
But it was a lot of fun, Stephanie. We had a great time. So
Any other movies you watch? Or series that you're watching right now?
So we're watching Marianne. It's a French horror series.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah, horror movies. A French horror series, and it's incredibly good. And we started watching it with the English overdub, the voice dub.
Okay.
And immediately stopped it because it was just so ridiculous.
Yeah.
How can they get this wrong in this day and age?
Right.
There are a lot of voice actors looking for work. Thank you, AI. And I don't know how they're still doing this so poorly.
So just go to
Hi, my
caption or
mom's
what?
dead. You know, it's like,
You're right.
come on, have some emotion in your act.
Yes.
Sorry. So we're watching that. We're also at the suggestion of a friend, we're watching Slow Horses.
Oh, yeah.
We just started it, so don't spoil it.
Okay. That's good.
I don't know if Gary Oldman's going to make it past season 1. Anyway, so Slow Horses on Apple TV. That
like
is
that,
it's a British spy thing.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
MI6 and all that.
Yeah. MI5.
5.
MI5. Don't jump.
5-6.
Yeah. All right. WSJM Morning Show. We'll be right back.
Factory authorized dealer.
From the Pat Moody Studios, this is WSJM FM Benton Harbor St. Joseph, a product of Midwest Family Marketing and Media. Proudly serving our community. The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
7:57. It's the WSJM Morning Show. And we're getting ready. We're taxiing, ready to take off for another full hour of the program.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, coming up next.
We're just warming up over here.
Next hour, we'll have Always Learning with Barry and Risa. That segment. We'll have Cornerstone Alliance will be in.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have and we'll Mike and I will keep chitter chattering as well. Dolly Parton, does she ever age?
No.
She looks great.
Right.
She looks wonderful.
You see, she's doing some duets with people and stuff like that.
No,
So
what did she do now?
she did a new song came out with Zach Brown.
Oh,
Really good.
Oh, speaking of Zach's and musical people,
Yeah.
Zach Bryan
Yeah.
was at the Big House
Oh, yeah.
this weekend.
Nice.
As was John Mayer and Joshua Sloan and a whole slew of other artists. And it was, I think, one of the biggest concerts in the North America, or at least in the United States.
Right.
You know, because we have regulations and safety and stuff like that. But at the Big House, they had a big old concert
Yeah,
on
because
Saturday
Michigan
night.
had a bye week this week.
They had a bye week this week, so
they filled it up with a concert.
They did, and Sawyer, one of my sons, was among the crowd, and he sent me videos from it. And the copyright people are probably going to be knocking at his door this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, no. It was. He said it was a great show. He thought Zach Bryan was really good. Joshua Sloan. I don't know if you know Joshua Sloan.
Mm-mm.
If you've not heard his music, it's not surprising because it's only on social media. It's not. He hasn't yet released an album.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's not on streaming on the regular streaming services like Spotify, Apple, etc. But I've listened to it, and Kid is good.
Yeah.
Kid is good. So
Kane Brown started off that way.
Really?
Yeah, just doing YouTube.
Yeah. This is what this kid is doing, is YouTube famous, and then all of a sudden going to get money famous here pretty soon. But Dolly Parton announcing yesterday she's postponing her upcoming Las Vegas residency due to health concerns. She says, I want the fans and public to hear directly from me that unfortunately I'll need to postpone my upcoming Las Vegas concerts. As many of you know, I've been dealing with some health challenges, and my doctors tell me that I must have a few procedures. This is what Dolly Parton is saying. And she said, as I joked with them, it must be time for my 100,000-mile checkup. So anyway, she had very good humor about it in her statement. She said, "You pay good money to see me perform, and I want to be at my best for you." So she's postponing the whole thing for 9 months, and we'll go from there. So yeah, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas as long as you can get to Vegas.
Right.
Yeah, that's the important part. So, but the Vegas residency is going to be called Dolly Live in Las Vegas. Yeah, we'll get when we get a restart date on that, we'll let you know.
I'm sure she's getting a good buck for that.
Yeah, no kidding. A lot of money. 9 to 5, no more. All right, it's 8 o'clock.
From